I think you can start with like a conversation, kind of like a mid roll where we like say something funny and then we're like, gal pals.
I think we just did. Hello and welcome to our podcast.
We're gals and we're pals.
We like to talk.
Oh, we should do our intro where we kind of like introduce ourselves a bit more.
True.
You want to start, Miss Hostess of the Mostess?
Okay. Hey, yeah, I will. Thanks there, Kimmy.
You're welcome, Shinpoki.
Hi, I'm Shinpoki. I kind of stream and do content, but mostly nowadays I edit videos.
Woo!
Speaking of editing videos, though, I edit for this fantastic person right beside me, but not beside me, online.
That's me cheering with my glass. Yes, I am Kimmy, known online as Kimmy Kims, and Shinpoki is the reason I have a YouTube channel now. We just started that. Was that this summer?
I think it was. I think it was May. Is May the summer? Is May summer or June?
It's like pre-summer, post-spring. You know, it's the limbo month. So back in the limbo month of May 2021, I was talking to my friend Shinpoki and I was like, you know what'd be really cool? If I did a YouTube channel, but I don't know if I can do that. And she was like, no, it's happening. And I was like, okay. And it's happened. And here we are today.
I was like, you could do it, and like, okay, and then you're just like editing, and I was like, I could do that. That's good. And then combined together, there is a very entertaining channel called Kimmy Kims, and sometimes I do stuff, but it's very Kimmy Kims Plays. But you know what? We're not here for that right now, because those channels, Here right now is Gal Pals.
That's right. We're here to pal around with our gals and others.
Like. It's just us at the moment, but you know.
What was the tagline we came up with?
Oh, like, is it, even if you're not a gal, you're still a pal?
Yeah, it's like we're gals, we're pals, and if you're not a gal, you're still a pal, or something really, like, cheesy and wordy.
Listen, we thought it was gold, okay? Maybe not so much now, but we change, okay? Months happen, and here we are.
There may or may not have been wine involved. It doesn't matter. It's fine.
Most likely. Also, we have this fantastic and lovely art by Anna the Unknown. Thank you. Bless you.
Those are my kisses of appreciation. Beautiful art, Anna. We love it, we love it, we love it.
Yeah, it really is. It's so good. I was there just being like, yeah, and we can just do this. And Anna was like, here's just something fantastic, then your mind. So, yeah. Heck yeah, we're going to use it.
It is adorable, and they do a bunch of really great art outside of our obvious best art.
I mean, yeah.
But you should go follow them. What's their...
At Anna the Unknown. Also, their website will be linked in the description below.
Linked below. Go check them out.
So, with the whole premise of this show, we were kind of hemming and hawing and stuff. We kind of had an idea, but then we were like, nah. So then it was just kind of us going back and forth and being like, what are we going to talk about it? Because it's like, when you have a lot of options, sometimes it can be very overwhelming and you're like, nah, I can't, maybe not. What if we blah, 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 blah. So we thought, we're going to make it a little bit more easier and digestible for us in our brains. And we're just going to randomly talk about a topic from this online generator and see where it goes.
I'm so excited. I've been thinking all week. I don't know why I just said that like I was Rick from Rick and Morty. Like, so when Shinpoki originally told me, okay, let me try saying that without slurring. Here we go. One more time. But what was it? Like a week or two ago, you're telling me about this random topic generator. And as an example, you're like, we could talk about if we were to live inside the universe of a TV show, which show would you pick and why? And I have thought about that almost nonstop since you first brought it up. Not saying we have to talk about it today, but
that could be the bonus question.
Yeah, hang around and we'll tell you all about the TV shows we'd live in.
For the extra show, please stay till the very end.
For our Patreon. We don't have a Patreon, just so everyone's clear, that was a joke.
For your 5,000 tier, you can find out what universe we want to be in.
Oh no.
Alright, here we go. Random topic generator.
Let's do it.
Now, we can have topics for anyone, business, couples, family, or essays.
Essays?
If you want to, like, write an essay, I'm guessing it's like, here is a topic. For fun, if you want to write an essay for fun.
Not like, have you been reading essays? Let's cover it. How well do you know essays?
We'll do anyone. Okay, right. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun.
Couples.
Okay. What's the best thing to do on a cold winter day?
Ooh. Well, it depends on the type of cold winter day, right? Because there's like the super bright, sunny, like gorgeous cold winter days. And then there's like the dreary gray. In Texas, we have like, I'd say we have 3 seasons. We have summer, which is boiling hot hell on earth. Then we have allergy season, in which in like 3 weeks, the seasons change all of a sudden and everyone starts sneezing a lot and it's really gross. And then we have winter, which is like cool or cold or kill us all now because it's so freaking cold that our entire electricity grid has failed us. But on a cold winter day, I like to make a hot drink, you know, something like apple cider or hot chocolate or a hot toddy.
Ooh.
And I like to curl up with a good movie. Or if I'm feeling particularly like ambitious, I curl up with a good book. Or just a book. It doesn't have to be good. I like to sound smart. I'm not, but a book.
No, at first I was like, is she gonna go for a book and be like, God damn, Kimmy, you're so sophisticated?
Girl, you didn't even ask what I was reading.
Smut.
I mean, like the true crime kind, you know, like where it's this girl saw her boyfriend do something evil, but she's not sure if it's really him, and then there's a big twist, and it's actually someone else,
and his ghost has come back to help you solve the crime.
Yeah.
I'm here, baby. We're going to solve my murder together.
I love it. I love that stuff so much. Do you read much?
I'd like not as much as I would like to. I feel like
same.
My reading my reading wants has declined heavily since leaving school and college.
Oh my god, me too.
Like
I used to read way more. Yeah. It's like I got tired from school. I had a degree that was very heavily dependent on reading. And it's like I just got so exhausted, you know? And so I like didn't read for a long time.
So do you think that's generally the burnout of school?
Mm-hmm.
I think we all just go through a burn. It's like I remember my right hand, because like that was my writing hand. Like used to have like feckin' muscles on muscles for those 4-page feckin' essays I used to always have to write. Me signing a birthday card and a little paragraph message. Damn, that's a strain.
I know. I totally know what you're talking about. Like, I'll find myself, like, gripping the pen or pencil way too hard if I haven't been used to it. And I'm just like, why am I so tired?
Dude, the pen's, like, feckin' sliding its face on the feckin' desk, being like, you don't have to go this hard on the feckin' paper, lad. And it's like, well, no, I don't know how to function with a pen anymore, apparently.
I forgot how to use this tool.
Plus, I get so lazy because, like, I have joined writing because in primary school here, you couldn't, like, continue on if you didn't learn joint writing. But the bad thing is, I couldn't unlearn it. So, like, my writing is squiggles now, and my signature, Jesus Christ, it is just, I get so lazy, I just go, it's just circles.
You might as well just be a doctor.
I might as well. I was meant to be a doctor with that handwriting.
Wait. So, you call it joined writing? Like writing that is joined together?
Mm-hmm.
We call that cursive.
Okay, that sounds much posher, though.
That's so funny. I've never heard it called joined writing before. That makes way more sense, though.
Well, cursive sounds fancy. It's like, excuse me, let me get my cursive pen out right now.
I know, it makes me think of, like, you know, Shakespeare writing his plays in cursive and, you know, stuff like that. And
he says, oh, don't worry, love, I'm going to find out who murdered me.
Yeah. To thee or not to thee. Like, shut up. I love it.
Shakespeare Murdered. The goddamn crime novel now available at JCPenney's.
It's number 1 on the New York What's Hot Next list or whatever.
the book list? But I haven't read papers in a decade. Like, I don't read papers. Newspapers, like.
I read, like, the occasional headline. Like, I've been reading more articles, like, off of Twitter. You know, they'll, like, lead you to articles. And so many of them you have to pay for anymore, which, like, I'm super torn on because I love the news. Like, I appreciate and deeply adore the news, like, journalists and, like, people who are really going out and, like, researching stuff and learning the truth behind the lies and, you know, all that stuff. I have a lot of thoughts and opinions on it, which we'll leave for a more serious time. But I get so frustrated, you know, when I find these articles that I really want to read, but I don't want to pay for a subscription to this, like, to the Wall Street Journal, which I'm not going to, like, read for another 6 months, you know, until I find, like, the one random article. I wish we could pay per article.
It's a double-edged sword, really, because you're like, I don't want to fucking pay for this, but then, like, journalists aren't getting paid now.
Right, and they need to. Like, we need to pay these newspapers and websites and stuff to continue operating. Like, that, yes, for sure. However, I cannot pay for, like, 15 of them.
No.
Like, I need, like, we either need to, like, do a bundling service, you know? Like, where, like, if, like, almost like cable, where you, like, pay for, like, the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, the Washington Post, Boston Globe, I don't know, Dallas Morning News. Those are all the newspapers I know.
The Dallas Daily.
Yeah. But they, like, you know, like, bundle them up, and then you can, like, get a subscription to all of them. Or they need to, like, let us pay per article. You know, like 50 cents an article or something.
Or you might actually have to go and get a newspaper.
Yeah, gross. It's just a waste of trees. Although, you can shred it later and put it in your hamster cage, and then it's fine. Just like
or you could paper mache a balloon and make a very decorative bowl.
Ooh, I like that. Paper mache can make masks. It is almost Halloween.
Oh my god. Oh, what mask would you make, though?
Medusa.
Ooh, I want to do the Phantom of the Opera.
That's
so scary. Leave me alone.
Opera is there.
Sing my angel of music.
And she's just screaming. I always thought it was so funny how she was like, ooh, and you're like, oh my god. This girl. Someone has, like, pulled a hair in a very sensitive place. Good lord.
Listen, she was getting going when the mysterious masked man came and found her.
You know, I guess, like, when you find your kink, you're able to hit those notes. Like, get it, girl.
When you find your masked king.
So everyone, let's save the news industry and make those Halloween masks.
Medusa and Phantom of the Opera, let's go.
Let's do this. Oh my god.
But anyway, what I like to do on the cold winters.
Yes, Shinpoki, what do you like to do on a cold winter day?
before we were going off to goddamn any other topic land, which we totally will. On a cold day, depending if it's rainy or not, I guess it's not saying a rainy day because I love rainy days.
Me too.
I drink a lot of coffee, too much that I should anyway, but I would definitely bring out like the cozy. I would bring out the syrups for a cold day because syrups are expensive enough. So I think cold cozy days justify some syrups in my coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And I will literally, I say I'll put on my dressing gown and get real cozy, but like that's me as soon as I come in from the shop or if I've been out. I will just get into my cozy clothes. Maybe, you know what? The cold weather actually makes me watch series more. I don't know why. Like, I could just sit down and like watch whole season 1 of Law and Order or Criminal Minds in one sitting on a cold day.
God. That's
with
amazing.
my syruped coffee.
Yes.
Do you think you're gonna have some cozy days coming up?
No. It's September, which means that the weather's just now starting to think about being cooler. Like, for example, it's about 90 degrees right now where I am in Texas, and that is roughly, oh gosh, I haven't done like a Celsius.
Celsius translation. Boop, 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 boop,
Boop, boop, boop, boop, boop. Hold on, give me. I gotta find it on my phone. Oh, that's funny. It says it's actually 83. Oh, that's because it's looking at a different place.
Oh, not Celsius, I hope.
No, this is all Fahrenheit. No, okay,
barbecue.
Here we go. Yeah, we'd be baked alive, yo. 90 degrees Fahrenheit is 32 degrees Celsius.
Jesus. That's so warm.
So it's not great right now. It will start to get cooler in October. I'm hoping for it to get down into the 20s, like in Celsius, you know? Maybe even the teens, but that probably won't be until like November or December.
Oh my god. Have you actually seen a tumbleweed?
Yes.
Oh my god, really?
Yes. It sucks when they get like hooked onto your car.
I can't imagine you just driving with a tumbleweed just going by.
Yep. Well, it's like stuck to the front of the car a lot of times. Like I've seen cars driving down, you know, a road with like a tumbleweed stuck to the front.
Are they actually circular?
Yeah.
If you got 3 and put it together on a stick, you could make like a tumbleweed snowman.
I thought you were going to say a tumbleweed stick. I was like, yeah. You're not lying.
I can't believe you actually see tumbleweeds.
Yeah, it's a very, very real thing.
Could you take a picture of one if you ever see it again?
I'll try to remember. I don't see them often where I live, because I'm like in the city, but out like towards the desert, like where the prairie meets the desert, you'll see a lot more of them. Like where I went to college was like just before the desert starts in Texas.
Damn.
So I would see tumbleweeds all the time out there. It always sucks when they get really big.
How big? What's like how big does a tumbleweed go?
I don't know. I'm sure there's like monster ones. Because it's basically like a dead bush that's just completely dried and it's just sticks and then it just blows around. Like if you just Google tumbleweed, like you could just find all these pictures and that's what they look like. Like it looks, oh my god, I just found a tumbleweed man.
What?
I'm showing you on Discord.
Oh my god! See, that is genius.
It's what you've always wanted.
You gotta do that.
Oh my gosh!
It's like a cheap, cheap snowman.
Yeah,
and it won't melt.
It's true. It might blow away if you're not careful, but
is it sharp?
I mean,
oh my god!
It's like lightweight. It's prickly, I guess. I don't know. I don't like interact with them daily.
But now you will.
Yeah. Now I'll be searching for them.
Wow. If anyone has a picture or a video of a tumbleweed, please tweet to Galpals.
Just send it straight to Shinpoki. I've seen plenty in my time.
No, Kimmy really wants to see more.
I need to see more tumbleweeds. Oh
or
God.
if you made a hole in the middle, it could be like a nest.
Yep. A very uncomfortable nest, but yep.
Tumbleweed crafts with Shinpoki.
A new series coming to you this winter.
If you can think it, you can make it out of tumbleweed. Yeah.
So if you ever come to Texas, we're gonna have to go on a big car trip. I'm gonna have to take you to like the desert part of Texas so you can see how boring it is, and then take you to, well, any part of Texas is boring, but that's what I think living here, so.
I'll find the magic in Texas, don't worry.
Do you believe in magic?
Ooh, Texas.
Texas magic.
Also, cross-stitch update. Well, me and Kimmities have decided to start cross-stitching last year because we wanted our 2020 to be more creative. Mm-hmm. However, we have only started this year, in the last month.
Well, it took a while to get it. Remember?
True.
Like, it took ages to receive the cross-stitch, and then I think I had to get it, and then I had to mail it to you, right?
Yeah. Kimmy gifted me with the gift of cross-stitch.
The gift of art. Beauty.
Exactly. Gifted me a hobby because I'm really running out of them nowadays.
Oh my gosh. Well, this particular cross-stitch is both beautiful and inspirational. I think it's probably one of the, I don't want to call it ugly, but one of the most entertaining options we discovered.
Oh God, I just remembered us going on Amazon.
A surprising amount of vulgarity, and it's either curse words or like references to like drinking or
dicks.
Yeah, a lot of penises and marijuana. And we love ourselves a good penis joke here and there, or like a good little funny about something inappropriate. But we were really looking for something that we could both laugh at and like not be afraid to show people. I
not have to have a 20-minute explanation of why we're doing it.
Not have judgmental family eyes looking at herself going, do you have something to tell us? And it's like, no, we're being silly.
So our plan is to exchange them when we finally get to see each other in real life. I hate to say real life.
In the flesh.
In the flesh. There we go. That's better.
Yes. Non-virtually.
Yes. So that's our plan. And
yes.
We're thinking of just sticking in an old update every episode.
Because we know y'all have been waiting with bated breath to find out how far we've come on our cross-stitch projects.
So far.
So far. Oh my gosh.
So with the question answered, and many other topics in between, as I knew we would.
You mean you expected us to talk nonstop about nonsensical things? I don't know how to take that.
We not only went from start to finish, but we went a lot of ways in between.
We zigged. We zagged.
So no, I'm excited we finally got down to doing this, and we have we kind of know what we're doing, kind of.
Well, what we have here is a blank slate, right? Like, we've talked about doing this for a long time, and honestly, we just had to wait until the time was right, really, to, like, do this properly. And so we want input from everyone listening. Like, tell us what you would do on your, cold winter day. Like, is there a special cold winter day activity or tradition?
I feel like someone's going to do something really cool.
Oh, I hope so. Like, I need something different to do because we had a lot of cold days last year. or at the beginning of this year, rather. And most of it was just me being like, I wish I could watch TV. You know, like, very sad.
Both like, we're like, we want to read, but we like drinking hot things, and then we watch stuff on the TV. That's our answer.
That's really all it is. Or like, I really want to like bake stuff, but like, that's not true. I want to eat baked stuff, like freshly baked stuff. I don't want to do it. I just want to walk into the kitchen where my mom apparently lives, and she's just like, "Here you go, honey," and I'm like, "Oh,
I want to
thanks,
skip
Mom."
the making part, skip the prep part, and just skip to the taking it out of the oven, going, "Wow, so spicy, so appley."
Yes, and like then skip ahead to the cool, like where it's just cooled enough to eat it without burning yourself, but it's still warm.
But a scoop of ice cream.
Yes. Oh my god.
Yeah, so good.
So good.
But yeah, love to hear feedback and what yous do, and what we're gonna do until we kind of know what we kind of want to do is we're gonna stick to the generating question thing for the next time anyway, and if we change stuff, we change stuff. But would love to hear what yous think. Also, feel free to follow us on Twitter, where we may like post some random things. Who knows? We're very new at this. But we would love to hear back from you. And tell us what you think.
You're in on the ground floor, y'all. Get excited. You're now part of Gal Pal lore.
Put your hands in.
Gal Pals!
Okay.
Wait.
Well.
Wait.
Well.
We need to tell people what TV show we'd live in.
Oh, that's true. Bonus question. Ooh.
Whoa. Bonus question alert. Shinpoki. If you had to pick any television show, this is not excluding anything. This is sitcoms, this is drama, this is horror, this is cartoon, whatever you want. But it has to be a TV show, not a movie, not a game, not a book. TV show. What would
if
you
I'm
pick?
in this if I'm in this show, am I guaranteed to live? Or is it me being in that environment? Because I'm going to tell you, Kimmy, a lot of the shows that I think of, I'm going to die in 2 seconds.
So I agree. And I think for the spiciness of this question, we're going to say you are not immortal. So yes, you could die. So let's make it a two-parter. One, if you were immortal and guaranteed to like survive any and all experiences. And then the other one where like you could die at any second. So 2 different shows.
Okay. Damn. Okay.
I know it's tough, right?
I'm gonna go to my right. Yeah, I feel like you already know, so.
I mean, I have been thinking about this for like a week or 2.
God,
so I'll just give you my answers while you think. Okay. So for the show that I would live in where I could die at any given moment, I would live in Frasier. So it's Seattle.
You just want to live in Seattle.
I just want to live in Seattle. But I would hope to live like Frasier, you know, where I'm like a radio host who makes apparently lots of money, which like never happened ever in the history of humans. And live in like a fancy place with fancy taste and drink sherry every day. And my brother comes over and we get into all sorts of shenanigans. Like I want to live like Frasier. But
it's a good one.
In a world where I could like I'm not like I am guaranteed to live and survive any and all experiences, I think I'm tied between 2 different worlds. This is going to be hard because I'll probably change my answer like tomorrow or later today. But I would probably want to live in specifically next generation of Star Trek.
Oh, God, of course, yeah.
I would want to live on the Enterprise with Picard as my captain because I love him and I adore him. Or
what branch? What branch, though?
What branch of Star Trek?
I mean, are you science, medical, command,
ooh.
engineering?
Ooh. I had that this far ahead. I have no place on a ship. Medical, no training. Engineering, definitely not smart enough. I'd probably be like a teacher for the kids. You know, like I'll be a janitorial staff or an intern. Do they have interns? I'll be an intern.
A cadet or whatever, an ensign.
Oh, no. I know. I would. Oh, okay. There's 2 different jobs I think would be really fun. I'd either want to work in 10 Forward, which is like the cafeteria bar area. I want to be a bartender. I think that would be really fun.
That'd be fun.
I think that would be my first choice. I want to work with Guinan. Or I like manage the holodecks so I can like spy on everyone.
Oh
be
my
like,
god.
You do creepy things in that holodeck.
Barkley, I'm looking at you, you little creep.
Yes, stop being
also,
such a
Riker.
weirdo.
Come on, Riker. We know what you're up to, you little freak.
And Geordi. Like, Geordi was surprisingly like, oh my, sweet little Geordi? Like, oh my god. Yeah.
Geordi, like, just, you gotta stay on the holodeck and just talk to the ladies. We need a whole podcast on Star Trek.
Oh my god, next episode is all about Star Trek.
Star Trek.
Come at us with your Star Trek questions. We will answer them. Totally truthful, too.
What's your second one, then?
Oh, my second one would be Rick and Morty, just because it'd be so crazy. But it feels a bit too scary. But yeah, either Rick and Morty or Star Trek.
And these are the ones that you can't die in.
That you're immortal. Like, you cannot die. You will survive any and all experiences. And I don't know if I want that for, like, Rick and Morty, honestly, because, like, they get pretty dark sometimes. But, yeah, those are my submissions.
Okay, so for mortal, only because I've watched it this year again, I would like to be in the Gilmore Girls, because there's a lot of people I want to talk to, and a lot of people I want to kick in the dick. I would like to talk to Rory and be like, girl,
get it together.
This is not you. You can do better. Yeah, there's a lot of people I want to sit down and have a talk to, and I would like to get coffee at Luke's.
Yes. Ooh, that's a good one.
Immortal, I'd have to go on 10 Forward with you.
Yeah, right? Like, it's so good.
Me and you just working there going, did you hear that someone was in the holodeck doing what? And then we'd be friends with everyone, so then we could just talk to the engineers and we get all the hot gossip about the
about the warp drive.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Yes. Or the Mandalorian, so you could be in the Star Wars universe. I'd be into that. Or, I mean, let's be real. My real answer will probably be the new Lord of the Rings show, which should be coming out in the next, like, year or two. But, like, we haven't seen it yet, so I don't want to quite claim that this early.
Oh yeah, Lord of the Rings, though.
Yeah. So when that comes out, we can change our answers then.
It would have to be immortal, because I know I would be an idiot. I'd just walk around the corner, hey guys, and an arrow just gets me.
Yeah, exactly. Just, you know, orc stabs you or, like, trampled by something.
I want to think I'm like, oh, I'm going to be like this great, mysterious, smart elf. But no, I'm just going to be that human that trips over a rock and falls down a goddamn hill and dies. Like,
see, I'd want to be a hobbit, just, like, living my life, baking my things, working in my garden, not caring about anything. But we all know I'd probably come to the Lord of the Rings universe as, like, a stupid human, which is always the worst, right?
Yeah.
And, like, die of, like, I don't know, dysentery or something.
Tuberculosis.
Get very Oregon Trail over here. Like, die of a snake bite.
Yeah, it's like we want to be an elf and a hobbit, but it's like we'll just end up being a goddamn humans.
Or even worse, like we come back as goblins and like we get drafted into Saruman's army and we're like, no.
No! We just want to get like fake elf ears and then get like a hobbit costume on you. We just want to be these people. And they're like, no.
All I've wanted are big hairy feet and a nice pastry. Like, why? Why am I
want sleek hair.
Or, here's a deep dive. Or we'd come back as the Ent wives, the wives of the Ents who are lost for like all eternity. And we would just be trees just standing somewhere, not interacting.
We just sit there and we just talk about Star Trek.
Yeah, we just be in 10 forward. So it doesn't matter. Either way, we end up in 10 forward. So tell us what shows y'all would be in for your mortal self and your immortal self.
Well, this has been a fantastic, fresh new episode of Gal Pals.
Mm-hmm.
We have been your host, Shinpoki, and
Kimmy Kims.
We'll see you in the next episode.
Bye!
Bye! Okay, how great would it be though to work in 10 forward?
Oh my god, like it's the best job.